Hello everyone, welcome to From the Star Wars Library, where Star Wars is in print, the Force is with the readers, and we return to May of 1985, 2 years after Return of the Jedi, for another Ewoks issue this time. I'm your host, Nathan P. Butler. The Ewoks issue we're looking at here, from Star Comics, of course Marvel Comics, is issue number 3, Flight to Danger. We've got Nyssa tied up there for this Devil Beast, saying, "Oh no, the Devil Beast has Wicket!" And at the bottom, "This issue, a mission of honor, turns into a flight to danger." Of course, as always, we have multiple parts here. There's Flight to Danger, the Devil Beast, and In the Den of the Quarks as the 3 parts here, and is Dave Manak and Warren Krimmer, again, being the creative team. You can find this these days, as I was looking at it there, in the pages of Star Wars Omnibus, Droids, and Ewoks, along with the rest of the Ewoks and Droids series, and that oddball coloring book from Golden Books. The idea here is that it is harvest ceremony time, and the guests of honor are Teebo, Wicket, and Nyssa, who have been deemed fit to be the ones to take their hang gliders and fly their way to the forest, the special part of the forest where they're supposed to harvest the wood from, and they then bring it back. It's where the woods, the forest, and the mountain actually meet. And they take their little hang gliders, they fly their way there, they get the wood, and they fly their way back, supposedly. And whoever it is that first arrives gets to be the one to actually carry it back, but they all get to use these special stone blades. They are special because they get to be part of this ceremony. So they fly off to go there, only Logray has tossed the stones, and from what he's being able to read in the stones there, it looks as though danger is coming. Fortune stones foretell danger in the skies, possibly even death. Interesting, but we know they're not going to die. Once they land, they find that the trees have pretty much been cut down, at least in the area that they are trying to go to, and they are set upon by quarks, which are yet another species that this series is introducing on the forest moon of Endor. The quarks wind up capturing them using a Devil Beast to do so, this big flying creature here. To hunt them down, so they have to basically go to ground instead of using their hang gliders. And basically, the king of the quarks, Marlox, who looks the same as all the other ones except for a crown on his head, basically, Marlox wants them to make him a flying wing. The different quarks all want to be able to use the hang gliders, basically, and they don't know how to build them. So the idea is that they want to get this strong, lightweight wood that they know the Ewoks are using, which they now have, and have an Ewok that they capture, put it together. So they wind up, at different points, they're capturing different groups. You know, at one point, it's Wicket that's captured, and Nyssa and Teebo try to save him. Then they're all captured, and then Nyssa is separated from Teebo and Wicket, and she is basically held, tied up, so the Devil Beast would eat her if they let him go at her, so that Teebo and Wicket can be forced to use the wood to create the hang gliders. Wicket does create one and hand it over, but it breaks. He doesn't build it the right way on purpose here. And as they try to escape, they wind up freeing Nyssa by zipping by, carrying the wood that they've taken from the quarks. They free Nyssa. She is able to be picked up. They wind up kind of with the same type of luck that it would take for a starfighter to be in just the right place and then zip away and 2 TIE fighters coming from both sides blast each other, which you still somewhat see in Star Wars, though it's really kind of goofy and super coincidental. Here we have them taking their hang gliders and zooping down through Marlox's cave and out the back door so that the Devil Beast goes along with it and wham! Smacks its head into the building so that they can then escape while it is trapped and the quarks are trying to deal with it. It's not the last time we'll see some bizarre coincidence type stuff in this kiddie fair type of series here. There's really not a whole lot to it. It introduces the quarks, it introduces the Devil Beast, but each issue seems to be introducing some new peril on the forest moon of Endor. So, with that all in mind, this story, Flight to Danger, is it an essential read? I would say no. Not for Ewoks cartoon viewers, Marvel Comics readers, Ewoks comic readers, not for mainstream Star Wars readers. I mean, it just is not essential in any form whatsoever, unless at some point the Devil Beast and the quarks wind up making a return in the EU, and we need to know an origin story for them here. So, not a lot of there to this bi-monthly series so far, including this issue. And it's going to pretty much stay that way, if you haven't guessed, if you have never seen this stuff before. So, with that, we'll wrap up this episode. Thank you for watching, and may the Force be with the readers.